Hoodrich Radio is the voice of DJ Scream on your airways. Moran is here. We have special guests in the building representing Earthgang has touched down on Hoodrich Radio.
Westside in the building.
What's up, fellas? Talk to us.
It's on phone in the building.
We sliding through, Westside sliding through. We right now we on this hoopty tour with Smino, so it's good to be in Atlanta. Touchdown in Atlanta real quick.
So been on the road all year.
Talk to us about Earthgang. Like when y'all got together, and I think y'all been together for some time now. What made y'all decide to call yourselves Earthgang?
I mean, because we here for everybody. Everybody here for us.
Is a part of Earthgang. It's a global movement. From the gate, we always wanted to be a global movement and have a global presence.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think our generation is probably the most global generation to exist this far. I think we wanted to embody that in everything we doing.
I like that. that.
That's real.
Do y'all often have conversations or have had any conversations with some of the Atlanta OGs, like maybe the Goody Moms, the Outkast, and some of the people that are kind of on a similar vibe of y'all?
Shout out to my OG, Big DJ Monte.
Shouts to Monte.
That's my cousin. That's my mom's first cousin.
Oh, wow, okay.
I've been kind of watching that whole vibe my whole life, low key.
Yeah.
And then KP definitely be putting up on us on our sessions and stuff.
Yeah.
So. You know what I'm saying? They be showing love.
Shout out, I just got reached out to Polo Dunn. You know what I'm saying? We, like I said, grew up listening to him too, and it never was even an option that he would even acknowledge my existence. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm like, dang, he just followed me on the ground. So shout out to Polo.
That's what's up.
How does it feel to be the people that's kind of keeping that? I don't want to say real Atlanta. It is real Atlanta, but how does it feel to be the people that's kind of keeping that vibe going of that type of music and that Atlanta that kind of was like the 90s Atlanta? How does that feel?
I feel it's dope because, I mean, even in that lane, you recognize for carving your own path anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you recognize for keeping the tradition of doing something that people won't ever see before, you know what I'm saying, then that's fire. I feel like that's really dope.
That's real. Does it ever irritate y'all when people just say that y'all the new Outkast? Saying how y'all are?
I mean, like I said, like
irritate Kobe when he said he was a new Mike.
Yeah,
what are you talking about?
We doing something new.
Good comparison to have. I ain't
Doing
mad at it.
something
And
That's
we just
good.
want to do what we want. At the end of the day, we the first Earthgang. You know what I'm saying? That's
Right.
just what it is.
Yeah.
And the only way you can see that is to follow the journey.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
So what is y'all, when y'all kicking it at home in the ATL surrounding areas, what is y'all kicking it consist of? Like what type of spots and what type of vibe? He starts smiling immediately.
I literally be on the west side the whole time.
Okay, so sound like the blue flame going on. Sound like a little blue flame.
I be in the West End, so anywhere in the West End you can see me, man.
Okay.
Straight up like that. You know, then for sure we be at the Flame. I low-key be pulling up in Peaches one time, you know what I'm saying? Just to do it. Just to do it.
I took my baby mom Peaches for her birthday last year.
Wow.
How'd y'all get J. Cole to the strip club?
Huh?
We was at the studio and it was late and everybody was just like, man, we done been in here all day.
We started looking at each other.
Might well blow off some steam, do something different. So we pulled up to a lure. You know what I'm saying?
Had a great time.
And rocked out in there.
Had a great time.
What do y'all think about the gentrification in Atlanta? Because a lot of the areas is being gentrified.
It's pretty crazy.
They even talking about doing the West End next.
I mean, the west side of Atlanta already getting changed a lot. If you look like on the northwest side, a lot of stuff like Bolton Road, they used to be way different when you was coming up. Bolton Road, not the same.
Yeah, no, it's not. Like Moran says, we mean this in a funny way. When you see white people riding their bikes,
It's different, bro.
I'm gonna give you bro. Atlanta I grew up with, bro, it wasn't no beltway.
Right.
I ain't never heard no beltway. Now everybody talking about the beltway like we've been had this the whole time. I guess. I was like, damn, I've been on tour too long. You know, so we got beltways and you know what I'm saying. I'm like, okay, cool.
But I mean, it's still opportunity for us to do what we can and continue to have our culture and our places and our spots. You know what I'm saying? Have our spaces for us. You know, like I stay on the west side and the west end. Like I be at Local Greens, I be at Tassili's. You know what I'm saying? Like I be through there because that's where my people be at. You know what I'm saying? You could go in there and fall and meet somebody like Big Zach or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Then you can go out to the Blue Flame or Peaches. Like it's right there. So I think it's dope that we able to continue to like bring what we got, you know what I'm saying, to the whole real estate vibe, you know?
That's lit.
How did y'all link up with Young Thug? Because when I saw the record, I was excited.
Yeah.
But I was like, wow, I wonder how they met and what they talked about.
It was on the KOD tour.
Yeah, we talked about everything, bro. On everything, bro. We talked about everything.
We was playing GTA.
We started
off playing GTA. That's how we started like really like vibing. We was on his bus. He had the system on his bus.
Going to different cities on the bus and everything.
Yeah.
And then after a while, it really started they came through asking, Duke and them came through asking for a roll-up. I think we was in like a city that didn't have them.
Okay.
And I had just got them. I was like, yeah, here we go. You know what I'm saying? And then that first little bond of like green room bonding.
There you go.
Like, we was like, okay, every time we need something from each other, we was just, okay, you got this? Hey, y'all got some water? Hey, y'all got some Gatorade in there? Y'all got whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And our rooms would just be like down the hall from each other. And then by the time we on the bus kicking it, then after a while, it just built up to like be in the studio.
Yeah. When did the conversation of y'all getting in and making some music start?
We had previously made records before. Like when we was on the bus, we had recorded a couple of things. Even before then,
on his bus.
Even before then, we was talking. Like when the first time I met him, like it was just me, him, and Cole, and we was just talking about, you know what I'm saying, what type of music we like and all different types of stuff. And I was like, bro, that Family Don't Matter, one of my favorite songs. He was like, for real, bro. He was like, man, people don't be wanting to hear nothing like that from me. They always want this side of Thug, and I be wanting to do all this other type of stuff. And I was like,
he's super creative.
That's right where we at. You know what I'm saying? We with progressive stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Experimenting and coming up with ideas. So we was doing that in the studio and on the bus a couple of times. And then after that, we was like, let's go to Electric Lady, and with Cole and then pulled up there for a second. And then we just had some ideas for the Proud of You record. It was like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? We done already made some fire stuff before. Like, just go and hop on this. Let's continue this process. And it's nothing, you know what I'm saying? With Thug, it's always love. So it's like,
he just like being creative. He like it as much as we do. Which is, you know what I'm saying? Even though we in a world full of artists, not as many people like being creative. A lot of people just like getting the job done. Yeah, getting known. But like we enjoy the process
like making money,
of being
and
creative.
We love all that too. But like we like that creativity first and foremost.
Absolutely.
Have y'all had any conversations with anybody else that might be like an unexpected collaboration?
I mean, as of late, we've been getting a lot of surprises.
And let me make this disclaimer on Hoodrich Radio. Y'all can let it out. It's exclusive. We play exclusive music, exclusive information. If y'all want to go ahead and just drop the bomb that y'all got a record with Lil Baby, y'all can let them know right now.
Tierra
And
Wax
Gunna.
show,
Okay, Tierra Wax.
Erykah Badu just reached out.
Oh, now that's big. That's
It's
big.
really just been in the past like
able
few
to-
months, like this year. It's been 2019, well, 2018 too.
Yeah.
But since we've been doing these tours, these last couple tours, we've been getting a lot more people like, yo, I seen y'all live. I just want to know what's up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, not even, they ain't even went to the Spotify, the Apple Music. They just seen, you know what I'm saying, I guess the passion and the performance.
And like I said, we got people from, you know what I'm saying, Khalid reached out to us. Like, that's pop right there. You know, Ella May. Like, folks be showing love.
All
you know what I'm saying? So it's just like,
yeah.
right now we just setting the stage and you know what I'm saying, planting them seeds for sure.
So do y'all feel like maybe the next project is going to be the project that takes y'all, I know y'all want to continue to progress, but might take y'all to new heights, new levels?
Every project, you at that next level, each one.
100%.
Yeah.
And
Each
then
one.
every project you trying to get to at the highest level you can get with each project. You know what I'm saying? Because low-key the levels is infinite. So what you want to do is get to the furthest point you can get with each one. And I think this one's going to take us a very far point.
That's what's up. How do y'all handle creative disagreements within y'all?
I mean, you just contribute.
Yeah.
And then we got a larger conglomerate of people like we bounce ideas off our managers, off our DJs and stuff. Like, it was never just us two when we first started. Like, we was collaborating with everybody at Mays High School. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you made music and you like having fun, then we finna pull up on you. So you know what I'm saying? It's just all about contributing, you know what I'm saying, what you got to it, and then just making it grow from there.
Yeah, we do a lot of what our manager called painting on the wall, like just throwing paint at the wall. We just do like a lot of just stuff, and then like try to take it down to see, okay, well, there's a song right there, and then all right, cool. But this, you know what I'm saying? All right, cool, because it just helps to just keep the flow going for real. Just be creative.
That's
Put stuff
real.
down.
That's real. Has Tyler the Creator reached back out to y'all yet?
He is not.
Oh, we gonna put that out there. We gonna put that out there.
I think our manager was looking for him more than us, but we are super fans. Tyler, if you out there, you hear this, you know what I'm saying? We mess with you.
For sure.
How often do the same girls slide in both of y'all DMs?
That's a good question. The only way I could kind of gauge that, because I don't, obviously we don't be in each other's DMs.
Right.
But I mean,
You ain't never showed them one like, man, look at that. Like, hold on, she was in my. That ain't never happened.
Like, I probably earlier, but now
Okay.
it's just like, it's just so many women.
Yeah,
out
I'm about to
there,
say
you know
it's really hard to tell. For
and
one
women
thing
is
either.
selective too now, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But like, in the beginning, it was just like, I want one of them Earthgang boys. Whichever one hit me back, you know what I'm saying? But
also,
now it's kind of just like, okay,
just like even
choose up.
with my brother, with any other artist, it's like you could tell because it'll be just a little thing that up in the top, up under the thing. They're like, who follows who? And it'd be like this mutual person that y'all know y'all don't know.
Right.
You can see they liking all the pictures that you liking too.
Exactly.
Like, the pics, okay.
Yeah. Nah, it's a couple, that's how it be. That's the game. That's the world we live in today. That's the world we live in today.
Everybody get to choose.
Yeah.
Right.
True that.
It's a menu. Instagram is just sex menu.
Right. Atlanta is a special place when it comes to women and just culture as a whole. But what's one of the cool ass place y'all been to that y'all like, man, this is the vibe. I could live out here if I live. Dallas, Texas.
Dallas.
People be sleeping on Dallas and Austin, Texas.
Dallas,
Austin, is where it's at, bro.
People be sleeping on Portland, Oregon.
I've been out there. You know what? Portland is always a place I go. It is like
go for the weed.
Well, do the show and then go. But I never got to experience Portland.
You gotta really chill out of Portland, bro. It's hella fun,
it's like a little getaway. You know what I'm saying? But like
Tampa.
Okay.
Tampa show.
Barcelona.
No, I'll say that's different.
It's a sleeper city, bro. People be acting like Tampa just ain't nothing.
It's Miami without it's like Miami and South Beach without all the crazy.
Right. Yeah. No, my boy keeps saying Barcelona. It's funny you say that because Barcelona like Miami and LA. You know what I'm saying? Together, but it's thousands of years old though, so it's just like got old swag. Like people from all over the world know Barcelona the place to be.
Barcelona.
If you got some time, pull up on Barcelona. It really is super fire, yo.
Have y'all been to Toronto or Canada?
Yeah,
Toronto's
cool. I'm so glad you said that. Toronto, where it's at.
I like Toronto.
Ladies,
they party
this week.
They party. I think that might be the party capital of the world.
They turn up
more than like Legos or something. I told they don't go out to like 4 a.m.
DeVito was just here talking about the jet skis and Legos.
They don't go out till 4 a.m. Like they just be like, okay, let's do it.
We was at Barcelona, bro. We had a show that we ain't gonna stage till 3:30 a.m. bro.
Yeah.
Wow.
The club ain't closed till noon the next day, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
it was
up, bro. And we was, man, I ain't gonna talk about it.
And we was on we was on that absinthe, we was smoking, drinking.
It was getting crazy out there, bro.
We was doing it.
We had like a hangover like movie the next day. Like one of my homies got lost, I got kidnapped, everybody got separated.
Wow.
Yeah, it was Barcelona, man.
Wow.
I would definitely live there.
And it was a World Cup doing that too.
Oh well, yeah.
So it was lit.
It's like our Super Bowl in there.
Yeah.
What was it like for y'all touring with Billie Eilish?
Awesome.
Man,
she's awesome. Her family's awesome. Her people are awesome. They got like a well-oiled machine that ain't stopping, and it's crazy to watch, bro. Like it's crazy.
Like
it's beautiful.
It's moving. Like that's really a real pop star right there. You know what I'm saying? Like real fans, real diehard, dedicated fans. They'll wear the same thing. They'll come up. They'll have like all of them. They'll put their lights on. All of them had like green lights instead of like the regular white lights on the iPhone. I'm like, damn, y'all got together and did that.
When they was here in Atlanta, they had red ones, and I was like, how they just the most organized fan base I ever seen. But it's like, that's what the future of fans and what music and pop culture is. Like it's like.
You really
it's
just
like
got your legion.
Yeah, it's like each person have an army, bro. She got an army, bro. And it's beautiful to watch. And the beautiful thing about that tour is we got to get some of that army too. You know what I'm saying? Like we still getting all these Billie Eilish pages following us every day.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and they young, so they gonna rock with us for generations.
Yeah, they like 12 years old, dog, and they like
that's true.
They real, you know what I'm saying? They real impressionable. The imagination running around, so it's like, let's go.
Finally, before we get into y'all record, man, there's been a lot going on in 2019. A lot of positive things, but there's been, the unfortunate passing of Nipsey Hussle and just a lot of things going on. Give everybody some motivation and some game as to how they should probably deal with the 2019 moving forward into the summer.
Oh, man, you just got to continue to grow within yourself. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody on this earth like you. So once you tap into that, you know what I'm saying? Can't nobody, you changing the game straight up. Like if you tap into yourself, the world will be all right.
I like that.
Everybody.
That's what it is, man. Introduce that Proud of You, man. I appreciate y'all pulling up Earthgang.
It's that Proud of You world premiere. Proud of You, Earthgang, featuring our brother Young Thug. Atlanta in the house, Zone 4, Zone 3. What's up?
Yep.
Our trio,
y'all.
There it is. It's Hoodrich Radio 96.7 The Beat. Let's go.